Hey everybody, welcome back to the Easy Method. Today we're doing a thrift flip. So I got a bunch of items from a local thrift shop. First, I'm going to start with this sign here. I wanted to paint it all white and I'm using like a white chalk paint. Sometimes I add a little regular acrylic paint in there too because the chalk paint is very flat to avoid having to do a top coat. So I painted my sign all white in the outside and inside, and as that dried, I've got these little boxes that actually can be found at the dollar store, but I got a bag of like 20 of them for $2.99 at this thrift shop. So I painted those white as well with the chalk paint, and I set those aside to dry. Then I wanted to make these cute tiles from dollar store Popsicle Sticks. So what I did was I cut off the rounded tips on each of the Popsicle Sticks, and I practiced by seeing what sizes I needed for the inside of my tray, because I flipped the sign over once it dried, and I was using these Popsicle Sticks like laying floor down to make this a little bit more texturized and a little bit more shabby. So I was just laying them down. I got my glue gun and just did a different pattern, alternating sizes and lengths for the Popsicle Sticks on the inside of the tray. So you just keep doing that over and over again. I find so many like different items that I can, upcycle from different thrift shops and stuff like that. I guess, look at things differently. So when I saw this sign, then the sign was cute when it was probably brand new, but it was pretty beaten up. The letters were scratched off and things like that. I'm like, well, if I paint it all white, flip it over, it's a tray now. Okay, so back to my tiling. As I got to the edge, I had to cut the Popsicle Sticks lengthwise to get them in there. So I went back to painting. I painted the entire thing white again to finish that off. And then as that dried, let me go back to my little boxes here and I'll let you know what I did on those next. So get a little bit of paint in there and you keep going. Now these videos go on TikTok too, and they go a lot faster. So I wanted to put them on YouTube too, so you can see it a little bit slower, but it's still kind of fast, I guess. So anyway, so I went back to my boxes and I have 4 boxes and I wanted to do 2 and 2. So 2 of them, I took twine and I just wrapped it around and around with twine until it filled up the entire outside of the little box and covered the little flower that was there. Then for the other 2 boxes, I got burlap. And I just pulled off some strings on the long edge of it so it was a little bit more frayed on the top end, and I just glued it around. It was super easy. It was a lot quicker than doing the string around it too. Then I had these from Hobby Lobby. I found these cute wooden hearts that I put on the front of each of my little boxes. Then I went back to my tray because the tray, once it was finished, I didn't like the raw edges. They were a little bit uneven, so I wanted to hide that. So I went back in with my twine and I went all around it and filled those edges in, and that was it. So easy, you guys. Look at this cute little flip. I actually use it in my girls' bathroom now with all their little toiletries. I hope you enjoyed. Follow along and send me some pictures too. Bye.